4 years ago, I was inspired by John from the YouTube channel Hounds of Howgate to walk the capewrathtrail. After turning 65 at the end of July 2023, I embarked on my 18-day attempt to join these other intrepid hikers. So join me as I drag my old body over 4x4 tracks, single tracks, pathless tracks, bogs, midges, river crossings and all the weather elements Scotland has to offer. So here we are now, leaving Ullapool. This is the view from the bedroom window. I had a rest day. That's yesterday's Friday, and my uncle and aunt came up from Inverness. It was brilliant. Spent the day together. Went to Pool House, really a high-end boutique hotel that a lot of the stars have visited. People like Princess Anne and Brad Pitt, amongst others. Churchill was there. It was an old building built in the late 1600s, and it was commandeered by Winston Churchill during the Second World War when the fleet came up here. From Scapa Bray in Orkney. They came down and set themselves up round the corner there at Pool U. And it was turned into a boutique hotel in 1991, and they actually closed it and shut it down. The people who own it are getting older in 2020. But for £250, you got an actual 3-room suite with each room being themed like a Chinese theme, but all around the Victorian era. It was absolutely phenomenal. And I've been passing that hotel for like probably close in 50 years. I've never even noticed it before. But have you ever up in this way, you need to take the tour. It's now a historical museum. It's fantastic. And the ferry's in. So that ferry there goes to Stornoway on Lewis. And you can actually go to Lewis, and then you can go down through Harris, and then you can get the boat from there to Uig on a Skye, and then down through Skye, and then over the Skye Bridge or down to Armadale and then across to Mallaig. And that's a great round trip. So I'm glad to say the rain has actually abated. It was really wet and misty this morning. So it's currently 10:10. I'm all packed up. I had a really nice room here. It's really expensive. It was like $313 for 2 nights with breakfast. Everything's expensive up here. They get a staff shortage. But I mean, it's not too shabby, is it? So just leaving the outskirts of Ullapool there. And basically you come up this quarry road. It takes you to the quarry. You're not supposed to walk through the quarry, but there's a path around the side of it to bypass it, which is fine. Walking track, 300 metres on the right. So that's all cool. That's where we're going to go. Okay, so as you come up the quarry road, you get to the quarry. And there's a path that Niall and Lisa took, which took you up over the hill there, which you can do if you want to. It just goes up there and back down again. It's a bit redundant really when you can actually walk right up to the entrance to the quarry here. And then pedestrians just take the road that goes around the side of it. Save your legs. Save them for the tougher sections up ahead here at Benison. It's those days where you could take your jacket, this shell off, and it's just like raindrops every so often on you. But then you never know whether it's just going to actually pour from the heavens. But the colours here are phenomenal. The greens and the purples. Lovely craggy face there. And yeah, this should be a nice leisurely day today. This is James, you know, my YouTube video. I've never even asked your permission, but that's the way it works. What river is this, do you know? What's that loch called again? What? A-C-H-A. Oh, I'm glad you said that. I always called it a short actual. But Ochel.
They used to be soft round here.
Oh, do they? Huh. So basically I'm heading up here up at, James just told me it's Loch Ochel. A is a soft pronunciation, it's Loch Ochel. And right up to the end of this loch up here, it's this, Jesus, it's just a, I hope it gets off of this. Doesn't it go off of this? I don't feel like a track.
See just the woods up there, West Redora House that goes down to a Land Rover track.
Okay, that's better.
But
yeah,
this is a Land Rover.
Actually walking up, wasn't this the Loch Ochel? Loch Ochel, I've been walking up here now and it's actually beautiful. James and I have a good conversation, so I was just grabbing away, but this is where some people camp if they want to outside Ullapool, if they don't want to stay in Ullapool, and it moves up here. But there's a boathouse up here I want to see, which has got a nice,
Just round the corner.
Oh, is it? Oh, yes. Because I'd always wanted to see this. It's like a red, real sort of Scandinavian looking design. Can you believe it? Finally, Ian is now at the beautiful boathouse here, which is a funny looking design. It reminds me of like a gingerbread house. I don't know if it's open. Oh, it's open. Oh wow, look at this. How about this? Wow. This would actually make a good shelter, folks. If you were actually really stuck and the weather was really howling bad or whatever, you could just put your mattress down there and sleep and keep it dry. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I wonder who made this. That's really cool. Just put on the rain jacket again. It's off. It's very light. It's just spotty, but better safe than sorry. I've been sweating. So that's the end of Loch Ochel. It's Achall, Achall, but it's locals pronounce it Ochel, soft A. And just now heading up into the valley here. But yeah, I can feel that wee blister underneath my foot starting to not get heated up yet, but I know it's there. Not a pinky, but just the one under the foot. I put an extra blister compede on it today just to make sure. But you've been walking on that hard stuff for a while. This is okay. This is a nice soft track, but the hard track there was sore. Only other pain I have is just on this. It's just that muscle. I think it's just with all the coming down the hills. If I could just roll that out. Other than that, my feet are actually looking pretty damn good. Checked them all out this morning. I was quite happy. Got a little sheepsies, little lambs. Hello, Margaret. These sheep don't seem to be too afraid of you. It's quite cool, isn't it? There's some escarpment here, just walking along. I'm still on this flat road for about 7 miles or something so far. That's some escarpment there. You can easily paraglide off there, man. Just hike up there, take off, get the wind blowing, and just actually, you just like sail that back and forth, and you can land anywhere down here on the road. That'd be great. That'd be a great soaring site. The wind comes in here. The wind actually flows down the glen now, you know. So, but yeah, that'd be phenomenal. I mean, look at this ridge. You could probably fly this entire ridge. Yeah, you could fly that entire ridge, soar it easily. So many paragliding sites in Europe, in Scotland. I've got a book, there's over 350 actually mapped out. Mainly all hike to get to, or walk to get to like this. But quite amazing. I've noticed these sheep here, very friendly, they don't seem to, you just walk past them, they just stare at you. Every time I walk past them, the females seem to do the toilet. I don't know why. Well, they're all females, I should say, but I'm still amazed that their baby lambs are quite large. They're still suckling from them. I've seen a couple of the sheep actually smacking them with their back foot to get them away. Enough, you're old enough. No more milk for you. No more milk for you, lassie. That's a really fast flowing river, this one. I'm going to stop for a break just when we get to the this is the alternate route to Oikle Bridge via Ullapool instead of from Inverleil. It joins the path from Inverleil, so it's basically a 9-mile hike flat from Ullapool once you get up to the quarry, I should say. So yeah, just came to the end of the well, not the end, but into the East Ridderich Lodge. So there's some nice horses here, 3 white horses. Really nice. And it's got a website there for East Ridderich, www.eastriddorch.co.uk. So they must actually let this out. Because I did see a car coming down here, it's quite a ways away. Here's a nice horse. Just free range horses. Oh yeah. They must be all be siblings, I think, eh? All the same breed. I don't know. I'm not scared of horses, but I don't know. It's just with their long faces. I don't know where to pat them. You think you're going to bite your finger off? But yeah. Hey boy, how are you? He's a pretty boy. He's pretty. He's pretty. A gelding. There's the East Ruderick Lodge there. There's a table there. I'm going to just sit and take a break. Here's a little tractor, little pram thing. Here's a nice bridge. Suspension bridge. Wow. It's where the single track starts. Good. Let's go on this. Wow. 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 Holy smoly. That's wow. Look at that there. Wow. A real suspension bridge. That's cool as hell. Right, let me go and have a wee break here. Keep moving. Amazing. Have a little break here. Awesome. Cool. So that's me cool. So that's me just climbed up from the East Ruderick Lodge there. And you can see we're now back into this sort of barren landscape. This is Loch Dam. And so leaving Ullapool today, I left at 10:30. I stopped at Tesco's briefly, so probably 10:45. It's now at almost 2:45, so 4 hours to get from Ullapool to here, and I also stopped for about half an hour, 25 minutes. So I think maybe probably moving time of about 3 hours 20. You can see how these little rivers going down from the mountain from all the rain we had yesterday now just covers the entire path. So you now have to sort of find a way across that to minimise it. Right, Becky, I'm going to go down, go over here, jump over that one there and then across there, I think. Capewrathtrail, adventures, challenging things. Other than your music playing in my ear, it's so quiet. I'm the only guy here. This is Loch Dam. Only guy here, man. The only guy here. Crazy. Crazy. Almost at the end of the loch. And the end of the loch is Knockdown for Bothy. And 4 miles on from that's where I'm ending for today. It's 3:10. So on this trail from Ullapool, you really move quickly. I've been getting between probably about 3.2 miles per hour moving time, average. Which is not too bad. And the rain has gone off, overcast, and it's no wind but no midges. I can't believe how I've really, so far, touch wood, man. The weather's been phenomenal, really, for hiking. It's just, for me, it's lovely and cool. Little light showers on and off, nothing bad. Only really had a couple of days of rain. It's amazing, isn't it? But you can see on this section, because of the rain that was yesterday, it was all day rain. It's running off the hills and flooding all the paths here. You know, like this here, this is an easy one, but I've had to step over quite a few little burn things earlier. So I think I've got a big river crossing. I think it's tomorrow. And I think it's one of those river crossings I'll actually have to take my boots off, roll up my trousers past my knees and wade across it. Yeah. Anyways, still smiling on this. You know, it's funny, it's like, it just seems to have been a blur. I mean, this is like day 13. This is almost 2 weeks I've been doing this. Tomorrow. 2 weeks. It feels like a couple of days. Challenging wise, I have to admit, to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't found it that challenging. It's, I kid you not, it's maybe because I trained for it with the hills back home and the mountain climbs. My legs are so strong. I haven't really been out of breath each day. And I mean, it's been really steep, challenging terrain, tough terrain to cross for sure, but not that it's not been enjoyable or I've been exhausted by any means. There's not a day I've been depressed or down or thinking I better give this up. Now, that is obviously purely dependent on the weather. I think if the weather was just torrential rain every day, non-stop, that'd be a different story. But if you can get weather like this, I think it's good. I wasn't too sure about coming in August because of the midges, but other than that stupid escapade where they bit the life out of me when I went for a number 2, they've been fine. There'd be no issue. See, here's what I was meaning. Here's the path, but it's like now the path's a river, so you have to walk down here. C'est la vie. Okay. So here's me at the end of Loch and Damp, and if we turn around here, this is Knock Damp Bothy, the one I was telling you about. It's a bit mingy upstairs, but it's 2 old mattresses if they're still there. We're going to stop here downstairs and have a cup of coffee, a quick brew. I have a biscuit left actually as well, other Mars bar, and then rest my feet up, and then continue on to Schoolhouse Bothy, still another 4 miles. So it's 3:35. I'll leave here at 4 o'clock. Another pretty remote Bothy. Well, if this was actually blowing a hoolie and raining really hard, wind in your face, this would certainly be a welcome respite to get here. Say the least. Just heading to this, see how waterlogged these paths are now. Less than Knock Damp Bothy, about a mile back there. Peter actually joined me, caught up with me. Now we're heading to Schoolhouse Bothy. It's 6 kilometres, 4 miles up the road, but keep having to stop to clear this stuff. But it's a totally different landscape again. Crazy landscape, right? Just crazy. It's cool. We're now, Peter's joined us again. Now finally, thank God for that, the scenery's changed. I was getting bored stiff with that flatness. And we're now just nearing the Schoolhouse Bothy, where we're going to stay for tonight. Peter and I have been just talking about logistics to get up to the lighthouse and then away from the lighthouse. It's actually quite tricky. The only bus I saw runs in a, what did I say it was? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. And from Durness, we have to get to Durness. So the plan is we need to stay one night in Durness before you get the bus. We just actually crossed the river there. I didn't use the camera because it was well up past my knees. But now our feet are wet, it's like screw it, you know. Now our feet get all the way up to the knees crossing that last river before that one. So our feet are going to be soaked here. But and we've both got a little bit of blister on that toe. So we'll see what we can do to dry these things out. I'm hoping I can get a fire lit. I'm hoping it has a fire. Too late. If not, it's going to be really wet feet tomorrow. Okay, Schoolhouse Bothy, almost there. So you can see there's a grey building up there. That's the actual old Schoolhouse Bothy. That's basically where we're headed for. Seems to be a car on the other side of it. I'm just hoping the hell there's no stupid person's driven up there in a car and decided to stay in the Bothy overnight, because I'll be chipping them out on no uncertain terms. Right. That river's fair moving. That's your water source. Wow. Yeah, Bertie's just over the bridge up here. That's cool. Wow. That is thunderous. Holy smoly. Right. Schoolhouse bothy, folks. I don't see a chimney stack on this. Yeah, I don't see a chimney stack. Yeah, these people over there. Schoolhouse bothy. Good. Yes. Fantastic. That's a nice one there. I'll just take this road. I'll take this one. Sweet.